Damn, did you guys hear that Jason was gonna be up in New York City for a whole movie? He's gonna be up there slashing and dashing that Big Apple. Ain't gonna be no holding back. And she's gonna be killing everybody. The whole movie for an hour and a half long. Wait a minute. I recall there only being 15 damn minutes in New York because the other majority of the movie, it was Jason on a boat, baby. Setting sail on the open seas. My man Jay. He might as well be the captain. Because that's where he was the majority of this movie. What's going on, guys? Today, I'm going to be talking about everybody's favorite Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th Part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan. Woo! This movie's from 1989. Stars Kane Hodder for the second time as Jason. And yeah, if you're expecting this movie to be showing all the landmarks and, you know, diving deep into New York City, you're in the wrong movie. Because Jason don't spend too much time there. I mean, when you go into a movie with all the marketing and whatnot showing him tearing up New York City, he's going to take a slice out of the Big Apple, and he's there for, shit, 1/8 of the movie. They could have called it anything else. I know everybody always says Jason takes a cruise, Jason takes a boat ride, and they ain't wrong. They're not wrong. I know a buddy of mine out there on Killer Flicks, Jeffrey G. I know you love this movie. I, however, do not. And I'm in the majority of people that do not like this movie at all. Most of the movie actually takes place in Vancouver because it was cheap to shoot there. So whenever they're cruising the boat and whatnot, most of that is shot and filmed in Vancouver. That was something that I just actually found out not too long ago from our awesome Facebook groups that we belong to. Jason gets brought back to life again at the bottom of the lake again. This time the scenery has changed to where he was drowned again. Now the houses that were there in Part 7 are gone, and now they had to make sure you see the sign in the background that said Camp Crystal Lake to let us know that that's where Jason is. The cabins are back there. Yeah, so nothing in this franchise really flows together anyway, so we shouldn't expect anything different. But they drop the anchor, it electrocutes him, brings him. And this look at Jason, I hate. He's slimy. He breathes like he kind of got on scuba equipment. I do not like it whatsoever. Every time he touches something, you think he's going to slip off because he's so freaking slimy and gooey. You would think at some point that he would eventually dry out, but no. He stays gooey and slimy and wet the entire movie. I don't like the look of Jason. Might be some fans to it, I don't know. Another thing, I'm glad that kid had the exact same identical mask that got broken in half on Jason's face in Part 7. Why would anybody have a mask with the axe mark right there? Makes no sense. And I don't understand why the mask is like faded yellow and like it's been in a smoker's house for like 20 years. But Jason gets his mask and I don't like the look of that either. Picks up following the rest of the Crystal Lake seniors because for some reason they graduated and they're going on a boat trip to New York City for some reason. I don't know. Doesn't make sense. I don't think any of those kids even look like they're high school age, but do they ever is, I don't know. Jason also knows how to drive a boat. And conveniently, the Crystal Lake is connected to the ocean, so we're learning all kinds of facts that we didn't know before. But Jason somehow steers the boat and makes it to where the bigger ship is taken off, leaving the dock for New York City, and Jason, of course, climbs on board. There's another crazy Ralph type of guy that knows something's going on, tries to warn the people, but just like Crazy Ralph, they don't listen to him. And just like Crazy Ralph, he gets killed too. Rennie, she's the main girl we're following. I guess she has a past with Jason that we've never heard about, ever. Because she keeps having visions, seeing Jason with, he looks kind of Asian, long hair coming out of mirrors, and I don't know. It just doesn't, the Jason little boy part just doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, they get it right later in the movie when they show little boy Jason. He got a deformed face and he's missing his hair. He has a little bit of hair. That's the more Jason that we know as a child, not a long-haired little Asian kid. But why Rennie sees him, and we don't understand. They never elaborate on it whatsoever. I guess we just gotta take it as it is. It's part 8 of a franchise. What are you gonna do? The kills in this movie, You got the unique kill where Jason kills that rocker chick JJ down in the downstairs with her guitar. I mean, it's okay, I guess. It doesn't show very much. Looking good, JJ. That nerdy kid, he gets killed too. Thank goodness. Gets electrocuted. Wayne. So many characters in this nobody gives a shit about. Nobody cares. Uncle Charles is Rennie's uncle. He's like in these movies, he's an asshole, and he lasts way too long. You would hope Jason would have killed him so much quicker than he did. Took us to almost the end of the movie to kill him. He pushed Rennie in the lake as a kid and told her Jason's down there and he's gonna get her if you don't know how to swim. Once again, it's a backstory that nobody knows anything about, and they don't elaborate on, so we just gotta take it of what it is. And a scene that I did like in the movie, there's not too many to be honest with you, the Eva scene, whenever that Asian chick is down at like the dance party, and Jason's chasing her, and you see Jason's reflection in all the mirrors, and she doesn't know where he is exactly, and he freaking pops up and starts choking her, and then he just drops her ass right there, and the music stops. I don't know why I like that scene. I just think it's pretty cool how her body hit the floor, and then the music just cut. There's not really much to talk about in this movie. Another thing that gets on my damn nerves is teleporting Jason. I don't know when he got the ability to teleport. I don't know, coming back as a zombie, that was a new added feature. But people are running away from him, and then conveniently, bam, he's already there. For instance, the one kid's climbing up a pole, and Jason's standing down at the bottom looking at him, then 2 seconds later, Jason's already at the top and throws him off. Uncle Charles is running away from Jason in New York. He's clearly behind him. Uncle Charles is running up the stairs in this building, bam, Jason's already up there, throws him out a window. No explanation. Maybe he's an X-Men. I don't know, but I don't like it. And another thing with the kids on the ship, it showed when they left the dock, packed with kids, packed with seniors that are graduating. What the hell happened to all of them? This movie must have the biggest body count of any Friday the 13th, because the rest of those kids drowned downstairs. So the one teacher put them downstairs when this started going on. They're dead now. Jason didn't have to do a damn thing. And the body count in this movie is super high. But they're probably not even counted if you go look at a kill count, but they should be. Oh, another thing that gets on my nerves. They somehow get in a rowboat, the survivors that managed to escape, and they row the whole way to New York City. And they conveniently show up with the Statue of Liberty beside them. Come on now. You couldn't see a damn thing. It's foggy. It's dark. And you somehow managed to row to New York City And then Jason somehow ends up there too. You tell me how Jason found his way there without a boat. Unless he's on the underside of that rowboat, kicking his little legs, helping him get there. This movie just doesn't make any damn sense, and that's why it's at the bottom of almost everybody's ranking list. Unless it's somebody's guilty pleasure, which it sure in the hell ain't mine. Like I said, we get more teleporting Jason. I do like when he gets out, climbs up the dock, and he sees the hockey mask and he's looking at it. But then we get more to the scuba diving noise breathing that it just blows my mind, but whatever. Third act, that's the part that takes place in New York. It's underwhelming, to be honest. I do like when Jason kicks the boombox when he walks past those thugs sitting on the sidewalk. I do like that part, and then he just shows them his mask and like, it's cool, man. It's cool. I like that. I like when they go to the diner. And the guy that he throws off the glass is Ken Kersinger, who actually plays Jason in Freddy vs. Jason, which I thought was pretty cool. But obviously we didn't know back then. But the final act, Jason chases the people through some sewers, you know. Shadow kills the guy with a wrench. Lame. Again. And then Rennie, you know, throws some toxic sludge on him and his mask comes off and then he's like screaming like sloth and shit. Stumbling down the frickin' corridor like a drunk, chasing after him. And then, no, they flood the sewers at night and then the water comes. And Jason, you know Jason, he don't like water, I guess, even though he was just in it forever. That toxic water, that's what finally can take him out, and it kills him. By turning him into a little boy who's shivering at the bottom. Yeah, that's about all I got for this movie. Jason rides a boat, got a smoker's mask, breathes like a scuba diver, somehow can swim hundreds of miles to New York, teleports, and screams like sloth, and also turns into a little boy when toxic waste comes. So that's pretty much all you need to know. So if you can't tell by my rating, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 1 out of 5. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a smoking shit show. And if I never had to watch it again, I could care less. So, I know that sounded like a huge rant, a huge hate on Part 8, but it really isn't that good. And if you like it, I respect your choice. I respect your decision and your choice. Jeffrey, I'm talking to you. But it's just not for me. There's way more in the franchise I like a lot better. So, hopefully, you like what I had to say. You'll hit that like and hit the subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of my new intro video that I just did. I was sick of just seeing the standard standing logo just sitting there, so I tried to put some clips together and get the title a little bit cooler with some lightning and some thunder and stuff. So let me know what you guys think of that in the comments below, and you guys have a scary day.